Hello folks, welcome back to Fallout 4. So the last time we went out to the glowing sea and got Liberty Prime's nukes. Oh, I forgot to get that map marker. Well, and Ingram told me that Elder Maxson wants to see me about something. So we're gonna head on up there. And yeah, this is the quest concerning dance, I'm pretty sure, so I think we are getting near to our stopping point with the Brotherhood quests. Like I've mentioned a few times, there's certain quests you shouldn't do for these guys if you want to go with the ending where you keep every faction alive except for the Institute, because beyond a certain point, the Railroad and the Brotherhood will become enemies. So as long as you don't advance past a certain quest, you can keep that from happening. It's not this quest, but it's either the one after or not long from now. We'll have to see. For now, let's just take care of this.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Okay, well, let's go talk to Quinlan. Now, obviously there's a few ways you can go about finishing this quest, but with the kind of playthrough I'm doing, I generally try to go for the outcomes that keep as many people and factions alive as possible. To be honest, that's mostly because I like having the world more alive when you get to the end game. Hi, kitty cat. But anyways.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxson's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
My armor is so busy. It's also with power armor, the dialogue camera angles just get really wonky. I hadn't been using it for the majority of the game. I'd kind of forgotten about that. Move it, Halen. I hear a cat.
Scribe?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxson's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
I think I have a mod that turns Listening Post Bravo into a buildable settlement or player house, so Not sure how this might affect this quest. I don't think it will, but just saying. Anyways, let's head on up there. Oh, I didn't level up last time. I always forget to level up. Let's see here. We could finish Robotics Expert. I need to get some of my core stats up so I can get some more perks opened up. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. Really matter. Right. Have I been to Listening Post Bravo? I have. Okay. At least been by it. Hello. Guess I haven't been close enough to trigger those things. Or haven't been in here at all. So as long as you're careful with this, you can get a good outcome with this.
Going down.
If your idea of a good outcome is keeping Dance alive, that is. Oh, I guess I don't have... Maybe I don't have this mod. Isn't there like a bear in here or something? No. Okay.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxson had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxson's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxson will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, let's get out of here. For the moment. Yeah, I thought there's a mod I just must have not turned it on. That lets you use this as like a player home, puts like a workbench in here. Maybe I was waiting until after I finished this quest to activate it. But I've kind of got enough settlement stuff to work on for the moment anyways. I haven't actually worked on one in quite a while. Been neglecting it a lot. Everyone that I've discovered, I've got set up and ready to be built. I just haven't finished most of them. Kind of got my fill of settlement building my first few times through this game.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. And some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, You are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Night. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxson like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxson said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
I was actually just going to put him in my party and send him off to the castle with all the other squad mates I've dismissed. There's a whole bunch of them down there. But okay, let's go back. We'll come back and send him down to the castle later. But now let's go back to the Pridwin. And I believe I get a promotion here, and it will finally open up the player home you get on the Pridwin, which it has the same mod set as some of the other player homes, like in the castle and stuff. So it should be a little bit fancier than the standard Pridwin room you get. Oh, we should also go back and talk to Halen too. I can't remember if there's any extra dialogue with her. After you finish that quest, we'll go see after we see what's going on here.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Okay, I think this is the point where I have to stop with Brotherhood quests. See which one this is. Yeah, we don't want to do tactical thinking, so we're just gonna uncheck that. And Battle of Bunker Hill for the Institute is kind of the breaking point for the Institute. After that quest, they will be hostile to me, so I'm not gonna do that yet. I still haven't finished this one, really. I have a few random quests from mods. This one's regarding the G36, and this is like Mad Max armor or something like that. I don't know what this is. Oh, well, at least we have a waypoint to go turn these quests in. We have a few detective cases we haven't done for Valentine also. We still have a lot to do in this game. Okay, I noticed during editing that I completely forgot to check out my room. So, whoops. So yeah, as you can see, it's much nicer than the stock room you get. Very well made mod. I've got these for the Minutemen quarters, the Institute quarters, which I'll never use, and the Railroad, which I think is a little bugged out. But anyways, pretty cool. So, back to what I was doing. He's still not back to the police station. And well, I do need to go back to the Railroad and see if there was anything else from them. I think they also I might need to leave their quests alone, because I think if you don't do the one where the Brotherhood declares them hostile, they do one that declares the Brotherhood hostile. I'm not sure, I'll have to check that out. Kind of getting to that point, I still plan to finish up the game with the Minutemen. I just like the Minutemen the best, as far as Fallout 4 is concerned. But we have a lot to do still. We haven't even been to Nuka World yet, and that's going to be a hell of an adventure. And there's still lots of places I haven't been on the map. We did Automatron pretty early on. It was like, what, around episode 20 or so. Been through Far Harbor. There's also some quest mods that I'll be checking out in the future. I'm not too familiar with the new world space quest mods for this game. I haven't done a whole lot of them. Like I did on Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I did tons of them. But on here, I've only done a couple. So that'll be something for the future. Someone's still not here. Wake up, douchebag.
Excuse me.
The last time I did a quest for this guy, he sent me off to Far Harbor.
That location better be cleared out.
Affirmative.
Really? Maybe you're not as worthless as I thought. The Commonwealth won't be running out of vermin anytime soon. If you're interested in heading out on another mission, you let me know. Anytime.
I'm ready.
Roger that. Here's details on the Purge location. Complete the mission, report back to me.
So yeah, it was a while before I even went up there to... Why is Haylen's still not here? It took me a while to finish that, because yeah, I've been gone for a while. I need to wait. I can't wait in power armor, so... And you don't want to leave your power armor sitting around with the fusion core in it, because these dirtbag NPCs will get in it and have themselves fun time. There she is.
Recover that tech I sent you for?
What? Stop walking away. Yes.
Here it is.
And still in good shape, too. Here, there's still plenty of undiscovered tech out there. Report back to me when you're ready to head out again.
Affirmative.
Good. You've got the area on your map, so move it.
Halen.
Scribe Halen.
Bring that artifact back here as soon as possible. We wouldn't want it falling into the wrong hands.
Okay, you don't have anything to say about dance? Okay. Get away from that. Get away from that. Get away from that. That's mine. Don't even think about it. That's right. Get out of here. I remember when I first got this game and I left power armor sitting around with fusion cores in it, and I'd come back and wonder where it was, and there'd be just random settlers wandering around in it, and that was always fun. I'm not certain what to do next time now. I'm gonna have to check a few things out, but I think we'll just stop for now because we finished up a certain section of the game, really. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.